She was already 10 years old, yet she couldn't even dress herself. Her parents had never truly cared about her. From the moment Mary was born, she was handed over to servants, and that upbringing shaped her into a spoiled, bossy child. Even when a sudden accident took both her parents' lives, she didn't shed a single tear. Just like that, Mary became an orphan and was sent back to England. What she didn't know was that her life was about to change completely. A group of children stood in line, waiting for their families to pick them up. When it was Mary's turn, the staff called her name several times, but no one answered. It wasn't until night fell and everyone else had left that Mrs. Medlock finally arrived. She was the housekeeper of the estate, sent by Mary's uncle to bring her home. Mary's aunt had died during childbirth 10 years earlier, leaving Mr. Craven devastated and rarely present at the manor. The housekeeper warned Mary in advance. Mr. Craven has a terrible temper. He won't see you, and he won't care much about you either. But Mary clearly didn't understand her situation. She behaved just as she always had, ordering the housekeeper to dress her. Seeing her arrogant attitude, the housekeeper didn't indulge her at all, instead sternly telling her to stay in her room. Mary was furious and had no choice but to try putting on her shoes herself. Just then, she thought she heard faint crying. She quietly slipped out of the room and followed the sound. The old mansion felt eerily silent, with spiderwebs covering the stairways. As she walked on, she came to a sealed-off room. On the vanity were photos of her aunt and mother, along with small items identical to her mother's. Mary immediately understood that this had been her aunt's room. Inside a jewelry box, there lay a strange-looking key. Just as she was about to keep searching for the crying, she suddenly ran into the housekeeper heading out. Startled, the housekeeper quickly dragged her back to her room and ordered her never to wander again. After the housekeeper left, a maid named Martha brought her food. She worked under the housekeeper and only occasionally looked after Mary. The moment Mary saw her, she instinctively ordered her to dress her. Martha found her rather charming, smiling as she asked which outfit she wanted. Despite Mary's cold attitude, Martha kept chatting happily, smiling as she helped her get ready. One day, while wandering the garden, Mary noticed something hidden deep behind the walls. It looked like a mysterious garden, but the walls were covered in ivy, with no visible entrance. She asked the old gardener she passed by, and he told her that after the lady of the house died 10 years ago, the garden had been sealed shut. That only made Mary more curious. What exactly was hidden inside? The next day, Mary skipped rope in the garden and saw the old gardener again. He told her that the bird wanted to be her friend. Following the robin's guidance, Mary finally discovered the garden entrance hidden behind thick vines. She secretly returned to her aunt's room, took the key, and to her surprise, it opened the garden gate. When Mary stepped inside, the garden was overgrown and completely abandoned. But beneath the desolation, she noticed a small patch of living green. Mary felt excited. After returning to the manor, she thought she heard crying again. She asked Martha, but Martha told her it was just the wind. That day, as Mary prepared to go to the garden, a crow suddenly flew straight at her. The crow belonged to a young boy. Mary recognized him as Dickon, Martha's brother. Dickon had a natural ability to communicate with animals. He removed Mary's gloves and told her to feel the